Know your duty. Look upon the Emperor's faithful and tremble.
On it. Anything else? Will do. I know what is to come.
vengeance will be swift.
I'll do it. As the Emperor commands, I act. My Emperor!
Body that corrupted mind. I will endure.
I won't object to it. Let's see to it. But of course, Lord Captain.
Legacy is forever.
At your beck and call. Victory is imminent. Follow my lead. Let me help.
With you at my side, victory is within our grasp. Rejoice in service. Actions will speak louder than words. Let this be the warning to all who oppose us.
Anything else?
Function as one. As the tactical imperative dictates. Request approval.
Remind me of your skills.
My vow is to serve.
I'll do it. As the Emperor commands.
Just a minor setback.
I won't object to it.
I will endure.
Tried and tested tactics are the best ones. This wound will make a fine scar.
Your assistance is much
Indeed.
appreciated.
I will do my duty. At your beck and call. It will be done. Indeed. I've suffered worse.
Was it you? Or... On it. Anything else? Will do.
Running binary right. Beyond the science. Comprehensible.
Cleanses the body. Guided by faith. I'll do it. This is why I was chosen.
Make it!
It will be done.
Won't die here.
Let's patch you up.
I needed that.
But of course. Will do. Anything else?
Something worse.
Injured. I'm enraged. Injuries will not slow me. Rejoice in battle! As the Emperor commands, I act.
This is our chance to shake off the Inquisition scrutiny.
My place is at the hall. At your beck and call. Brace yourself, Avalanche.
Was that you? Or... But of course.
I'll do it.
My prescience has failed me.
Pain and duty go hand in hand. Victory is imminent.
Will do.
High momentum.
None will stand against me.
Request approved. Beyond desired comprehend.
Even taught you to fight like this!
Money my neck does right.
What is the ring?
Faith without deeds is worthless.
Indeed. It will be done.
On it. That is not my destiny.
Request approved.
suffered worse.
I'll do it. As the Emperor commands, I act. With you, my Emperor!
Pain and duty go hand in hand. At your beck and call.
What is this foreboding? Not this Dryas, Job. Was you? Or
Detected.
I'm not so sure.
Doubt is for the weak. Faith without deeds is worthless. I'll do it. To escape the Emperor's judgment.
The place which frees me.
I will do my duty. It will be done.
As the Emperor commands, I act. I'll do it.
I feel cold.
High momentum.
At your beck and call. Forth on Valencius! It will be done. That's not the Seneschal's job. Indeed. Someone else can do this. It will be done.
But of course, there is movement in the Empyrean.
Activating force mode separate.
without deeds is worthless.
Brace yourself, Avalon! I will do my duty. Victory is imminent.
Will do. They who discern the future own the battlefield.
Doubt is for the weak.
It will be done. Not my worst day. Yet. Indeed.
On it.
We shall reclaim what is rightfully ours. We are bound by the blood of martyrs. With each step, I forge my destiny among the
The
stars.
whispers told me how.
Let the faith guide my path to glory. Let us walk this path to the end. The Divine watches over us! Beneath our unyielding might!
On it. Anything else? Was that you? Or... Will do.
I'll do it. Faith without deeds is worthless. As the Emperor commands, I act. You, my Emperor!
Pain and duty go hand in hand. Brace yourself, Abelard!
The analysis successful. His contempt. I will not be deterred. Actions will speak louder than words. You have been judged and found wanting.
I won't object to it. Get me a target. Let's see to it. Recon.
From the ashes, I will rise.
Victory is imminent. This wound will make a fine scar.
My frail organics require this.
It will be done.
Vengeance will be swift.
On it. Will do. Anything else? Anyone see that?
System shutdown is premature.
Careful now.
As the tactical imperative dictates. Requests approved.
Each crunch is a prayer.
I shall endure everything with unshakable faith.
Blessed be the hand of the healer. Doubt is for the weak. I need your Aegis, O Emperor.
I can still fight. And so shall... The Emperor commands. Rejoice in service.
Eradicated.
I won't object to it. Naturally. Someone's death wish is mine to grant. I won't do that. I need a foothold. But of course, Lord Captain. Let's see to it. I'm done with this one.
Forth on Valencius! Indeed. I took care of this one. I will do my reduce to dust. I've suffered worse.
Blessed are those who sacrifice for the Empyrean.
Was that you? Or...
Running blighted.
Focus, Ban Callux. Focus.
We shall reclaim what is rightfully ours.
The Undying Emperor commanded us to spin a web of blood around his children, and we obeyed. We obey still. Domin von Valancius, death has whispered your name. We disown Domin Theodora. We renounce our oath to her. And now we give the gift of our blood to you. It is the gift of death. Death has whispered your name. The followers of the tenets of the web swear fealty to their new overlord and offer proof of their devotion. We give you a blade, the silent verdict. The Undying One has chosen you to wield this instrument of death. We give you one of our own, Kibella. She will be your shield and shadow. And we give you the blood of these traitors. The tenets of the web will purify their souls. The Domin has discerned our essence. This is a great honor for the blood-spun web. We have woven the bays of this ship together with the threads of our faith for many years. We keep the greatest relic, his tarot, through which he sends us his blessed revelations. We obey the whispers of the Undying One. This is our service to him. This is our service to you.
How interesting. Devout assassins who believe themselves to be instruments of a higher power. They revel in violence and cannot tell the difference between bloodthirst and piety. They follow their faith blindly, unaware of how closely they tread the corruption and depravity. Look at them. They stand on the edge of a precipice. The smallest push will send them plummeting into the abyss. You could be their downfall. All you have to do is push.
We were not there when the blessing of death was granted to Domin Theodora. Our failure brought shame upon the blood-spun web. We could not stand before you until we restored our honor. We tracked down the traitors and sliced open their bodies. Then we washed the flagship's bulkheads in their blood in a sacred act of ritual purification. So you may offer the souls of these traitors as a gift to him. You have the authority to order their execution. Their blood will bind us together through him. For the God Emperor, the Undying One is death itself. The Undying One is duty itself. Give the order, Domin. Let a spinner of the blood-spun web undergo the test of a sacred trial. A dagger that has not sliced through sinew is nothing more than a toy. Let the final dance begin.
Your Emperor won't save you!
Welcome his embrace.
Surrender to the dark powers!
As honor ordains. Trust me. Killing brings me no pleasure. Death is a blessing. I shall not come. The other side awaits. Cry, flee, pray. You cannot alter your fate.
Come to chaos!
As honor ordains, let thy blade be drenched in blood, and thy blessing flow through my veins. Trust me. Death comes in silence, as the tenets demand. Trust me.
The cult's ordinary members are humans who have been corrupted by the archenemy, traitors to the Imperium, and accomplices of chaos. Participation in the cult's rituals always entails brainwashing, literally and figuratively. The longer cult members spend among other cultists, the less critically they think, and the more closely they resemble obedient livestock, stripped of their fear and instinct for self-preservation. The worst of them go to their deaths without an inkling of doubt, ready to take hundreds and thousands of souls with them. As for those at the top of the cult's hierarchy, we have not yet managed to get a lead on all of the cult's leaders. I imagine that some of them are hiding in the depths of the Coronis Expanse, but those who are orchestrating the fanatics on nearby worlds are hiding very well indeed, or receiving protection from above. We discovered the first traces of it as soon as we arrived in the Coronis Expanse. Since then, the more we learn, the better we see just how far the roots of this blight extend. Destroying individual cells is pointless. We must cut this beast off at its head. Governors, commanders, rogue traders. History is full of those who neglect their duty to the Golden Throne and seek allies in the wrong places. As you wish. Of course. The Fabricator Sensor's machine was stopped. Not another soul will be sent into the mouth of the archenemy. In time, we will succeed in uncovering and stopping other schemes of the cult. We dealt a blow not only to the cultists, but to the archenemy itself. I cannot help but be pleased. No servant of the God Emperor has closer dealings with corruption than the agents of the Golden Throne. In its quest to guard the Imperium against its foes' most devious and secret schemes, the Inquisition seeks to understand the essence of evil. It is not enough for us to burn or cut down a rotten seedling. We must study it, understand it, touch it. Every time any of us do our duty, we are risking our very souls. But when it comes to psykers, the soul of a psyker is especially enticing to the archenemy. The cogitator was stopped, yes. I touched an infernal machine that was created to serve chaos. I used it. I delved into the principles of its operation. That was enough. Corruption needs only the briefest brush of contact. When I touched the cult's cogitator, I drew the thousand-eyed gaze of evil upon myself, as any agent does when they interfere in the schemes of those who serve the ruinous powers. And that evil undoubtedly left an invisible mark upon me, as it does on any acolyte who fights against the archenemy. And this will be the case every time I do my duty. I know a good deal about the fates of those who have served the throne before me. Enough to know that my path leads to one place, and one place only. My visit to Kiava Gamma did not produce answers to all my questions, but we did succeed in dealing a blow to the cult by destroying the Fabricator Sensor's machine. I have directed my spies to track the sect's surviving leaders. I am certain that they will have useful information for us soon. Though small, this is a victory for the Golden Throne, and I have you to thank for it. Thank you for finding the time for our conversation. I'm usually the one interested in the pasts of those around me, not the reverse. I come from a night world, Guizorn III. I belong to a branch of one of the noble houses until my exceptional abilities were discovered. After that, I was sent on a black ship to Holy Terra, where I was trained, and I began my service for the glory of the Imperium. No. First, I was accorded the status of a psyker fit for service in the Imperial Guard, where I then spent several years. It was only afterward that I became an agent of the Golden Throne. Like many psykers unaware of their curse, I found out when a strong emotional reaction triggered an involuntary response. My great-aunt had a pet grink. One day, it bit me, and I boiled it from inside out. And when my great-aunt slapped me for what I'd done, I boiled her too. When I arrived on Holy Terra and was tested, I was found to be suitable material for becoming a sanctioned psyker, able to bend his curse to his own will. I can assure you that the adepts of the Astra Telepathica were right in their assessment. I do, but I have no ties to my homeworld now. None except my first name. I left Guizorn 3 when I was still a child. My family disowned me, stripping me of my family name. I was given a new one by those who trained me. Even for a noble, being branded a psyker is a mark of eternal shame. I experienced that firsthand before I was put on the Black Ship. Picture a vast prison ship filled with frightened, angry psykers who can't control their abilities and who have just lost their homes and their families. Some of them were children and adolescents like I was. Some were monstrous creatures who no longer had the right to be called human, or psychopaths who reveled in their impure powers. Once, when one of the miscreants broke free, those in command simply depressurized the bay and got rid of the culprit, along with the prisoners and crew tainted by him. But even after that, I heard the echo of inhuman suffering and terror that filled that part of the ship. It grieves me to recall that episode to this day. Since the day of my initiation as an acolyte. So, decades. How many real years it's been, it's hard to say. When I return from a journey through the warp, I often discover that much more or much less time has passed in real space. The first step for biomancers such as myself is to take control of the processes of their own body, including aging. I've endured innumerable hazards in my work. If I allowed every trace of them to remain, I would look completely different today. You can't really be expecting me to answer that question, can you? Indeed. I have visited many of the places brought to the Emperor's light, and those sullied by the filth of the archenemy. In truth, even after all these years spent visiting the various corners of the Imperium and looking beyond its borders, I still consider the Segmentum Solar to be the greatest of all humanity's bastions. Nothing compares to the majesty of Holy Terra, the might of Mars, the grandeur of the segment's other worlds. Gladly.
Greetings.
Words cannot describe how boring the bridge is without our stimulating conversations. Not here. I'm begging you. Aren't noblemen supposed to discuss such things away from the servants? Then lead the way, and I will answer all of your questions.